And we're back with the adventures of the Stratava. The Stratava goes to hell. As last, we left off taking a breather. The Stratava catches up with Liston Sim and the ferryman. Celeste, having turned into a centipede, crawls out of Liston's pocket and reverts back to her normal form, like totally. Liston summons the boss of Venus's Lips using Gate. This is Diptera. He summons him to the ship, still feeble-minded, and the Stratava tackles, shackles, and ties him up, putting a bucket over his head. The Stratava divvies up their new magical items and wealth, setting aside some for the crew. They hear rumors that their fiendish dwarf crew member, Jesse Swellborn, is acting suspicious. Interrogating them, they notice their accent is different. They convince Ratscat Vermindun, the imp possessing her, to show himself. Meat slaps him about for a bit before they tie him up. The crew, now discussing what to do with their new stowaway, suddenly feels a chill roll into the ship.
How much did we decide that we were divvying up between everybody? The gold?
Well, I think we saved 5,000 for everyone else. So what was it, like 4,000?
Each of us got 8,000.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Make sure to
8,000.
add 8,000 to my thing.
And
Okay.
yeah, you set aside 10,000 for the crew,
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
which is quite the haul for them.
It's a pension.
Yeah, so you sniff the air. It does, like, a sense of despair kind of does wash over everybody. Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw.
What did you say?
A
Wisdom saving throw from everyone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Can I
Indomitable?
Yeah, I was going to say, can I Indomitable on that one?
You can if you want, yes.
Okay.
The first one was me, the second one was my sim.
Got it.
Oh, God, that's worse.
You're looking pretty domitable.
Indubitably.
Neat.
Submissive, indomitable.
Yeah.
Oh, our girl got a 7 as well. Wow, this is interesting. Okay.
Can I Indomitable again?
You all dead.
So, did we establish one indomitable per roll, or did we?
We didn't, but that's why I was asking, because I'm just like, I feel like you'd probably say no, but I don't want to just like yell Indomitable and roll again.
I kind of like to keep it one indomitable per roll, personally. So this place here in hell is, it's terrible, and this plane made of evil just seems to permeate everything with these emotions. And since waking up and maybe just realizing it for the first time, all of you except for Manasa, you really start to hate this place with a passion. You regardless of how you feel like you're gonna like treat everybody else or show what you're feeling or what you're going through, you really start to loathe this place and fear it. You do not want to be here, and anything that kind of gets in your way to get out of here, gets in the way of your goals, puts you in personal danger, puts you in harm's way. You just don't feel like you can hold yourself back anymore from treating them very roughly.
Do I notice that my teammates are feeling this way?
Listen too, right? Because his top roll was his, and then the bottom one was his. Sim.
Yeah, so everybody but Manasa.
Oh damn! Did I have the disadvantage?
What did you rolled 26. Yeah. No. You didn't.
Okay.
But for reasons.
For one reason or another.
For reasons I cannot disclose.
Okay.
This place is eating at you. Manasa, everybody gets up, everybody wakes up in the morning, and everyone is feeling like shit today. Nothing's changed over the last few days, but it's just really starting to wear down on everyone. This whole place is just weighing on your soul, and while you guys are eating your moldy tasting rations, your maggoty bread, and your stale water that you eventually, you swear you're swallowing like clumps of something every once in a while when you're not expecting it.
Water al dente.
Yeah, right. Manasa, make an insight check. This place is definitely getting to people, and you can tell you're doing your best. You're pretty, like, even keel, pretty down to earth, you're pretty one speed most of the time. I mean, sometimes you fly off the handle and you bean somebody with the stick. That happens, combat's combat. But for the most part, you're kind of even. And this place is weighing down on you too, but it looks like it is affecting everybody else. You look around and you feel you might be the only person not as deeply affected by this plane as yourself. I will tell you, mechanically, everyone on the ship, except for Manasa, is now classified. Your alignment is now classified as evil.
Everyone's become shifty.
Pretty much the major implication of that is that you are somebody who has an evil inclination, generally is out for themselves.
Selfish.
And right, selfish, yeah, selfishness. And you care a lot less about how it affects somebody else as long as it is good for you.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, do I feel like there's anything I can do, like lesser restoration? Do I feel like that would work?
Make a wisdom check.
Oh wait, that was a saving throw.
That's fine. Hmm. You think it would take a greater restoration for each person to solve this issue? So
And I probably don't. I might have a couple of diamond dust things, but I don't have enough for everyone.
in the middle of the night,
One.
very similar dreams came to you as were described before. Very much in the vein, in the theme of selling out your companions in some way, shape, or form. You guys talk about anything? Do anything?
I spoon my sim in the middle of the night for warmth.
That's an odd choice considering what he's made out of.
Wait, what is he made out of?
He's made out of snow. I forgot that.
Emotional warmth.
There's probably not much there for emotional warmth.
You're sleeping while spooning the sim. Meanwhile, his eyes are wide open and bloodshot. Just like, I don't like this, me.
I mean, knowing Liston, I mean, he loves himself, so...
But does his
Biggest
sim
narcissist
love
in the world.
himself?
What was that, Galavar?
They're the biggest narcissist in the world.
But,
I will not deny. Nor agree.
Will neither confirm nor deny.
Crepuscula comes by, she walks by. She's not dressed very warmly. She's dressed like she was, as the hostess of the casino. It's like getting cold. Does anybody else feel that? Where are we going?
We're going wherever the hell we have to.
In hell.
In hell.
I get it. The Diptera continues to do when he's awake, struggles, try to get the bucket off of his head, flies. He kind of flies like up to the roof of the level that he's on and bonks his head and then kind of like slides back down the pole.
Oh yeah, we had him tied to a pole with a bucket on his head. I think his wings carry him like that. Tiny wings.
He's a bee.
Also with tiny wings, but equally tiny body, rat scat tries to get your attention as you walk by.
Meat
Hey,
slaps
yo.
the shit out of him.
Oh man, you don't have to do that to me.
Stay out of my way.
What crawled up his rear, huh? And as he's looking at Diptera, who just like does like baby talk.
If me.
So, do we have any type of campfire furnace type thing on this ship?
You can go to the
Or just
engine.
like a metal bucket?
So the engine room probably might be the warmest place in the ship, considering that's where most of the power is generated and then exported to the rest of the ship. The ship uses your elementals for climate control.
But they're not working because we're in hell.
They have been
Oh.
until recently. I mean,
Well, I mean, they're not like recharging. They're not working properly.
they do not appear to be recharging. That is true.
Because I mean, I can use Druidcraft to light a small campfire. We can all huddle around it like hobos.
You can like throw a bunch of your trash into a barrel.
Yeah, basically.
Just hope you don't start a ship fire.
That's why
Ship's
I said
metal,
like a
isn't
metal
it?
barrel.
Ah.
Yeah, and the ship's metal.
Oh, well, yeah, chunks of it is, I guess.
The ferryman reports to you that power levels seem to be going down, and maybe going down just as he's watching it, maybe going down a little bit faster than it has been.
Mm.
But he also tells you that you are nearing your destination.
Our final destination.
It's the final countdown.
Oh.
Yes, and maybe your final destination, yeah.
Nobody would happen to have a gem worth 500 gold points, right? Gold pieces.
Didn't I say I did?
Oh, do you?
Let me look, but I'm pretty sure I do. I have a 500 gold piece diamond.
Oh, diamond. Would that work in the... Does it have to be a gemstone? Or is...
I
I
think
mean,
that would
diamond's a
work.
gem, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just in
So-
case... I don't know what spells you're using that for.
It's just in case I need to use it for I believe to reincarnate someone. I think it's what that one's for. Yeah, something like that.
I thought reincarnate.
Is it?
It's a 5th level spell.
No, reincarnate is oils and unguents for 1,000 gold pieces. But I think this one is actually. Oh wait, no, it's got to be something worse than that then. Greater restoration is diamond dust, so it's not for that.
We have all our spells back, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I think we just slept,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, you just got a long rest.
Okay.
And then we woke up with the evil.
Evil.
Okay.
If I just thought of
I mean, we
Aquaman.
can hold your... You can keep your diamond. Just in case we wanted to prevent cold damage or have cold resistance, I can
Okay.
cast on the gemstone again.
How long does that last?
The 5th level is an hour, I believe. But if I do it at a higher level, it'll change the duration.
Got it.
I honestly am looking and I don't see what the 500 was for.
Yeah, 300 for Revivify.
Yeah,
But-
100. No, yeah, 100 for some other things.
Yeah, no. The boat continues to motor down the sticks. The ferryman does get your guys' attention, and
What?
he asks, "It would be prudent to come up with a plan before we get there."
Are we just how our entrance exactly is happening.
The compound is surrounded by enchantments, the land twisted to be inhospitable and hard to traverse. I can fly the ship in fairly close, but you will have to close the remaining distance on foot, as the skies will tear anything down to the ground that attempts to fly in too close.
I see.
What kind of fortifications are we walking into?
I don't know what is inside the compound.
Surely you know what we'll face outside of it, though, correct?
Beasts of ice and cold and wind that you have never imagined. Sheer cliff faces and valleys. Craggy landscapes. Slippery slopes of ice and snow.
I don't like ice. It's cold.
Yes, it's already cold. We don't need it to be colder.
Me's just sitting there side-eyeing everybody.
There may be a way to disable the sky-bound enchantment keeping us from flying in, if you can get inside. But I will not know when to come get you.
I could send a message.
That is a good idea. If I notice the enchantment go down, I will try to move the ship in. I will probably be there within maybe 30, 45 minutes.
So we just have to get into a hell fortress and survive long enough after dropping the enchantment for you to come in and pick us up.
When you send me a message, I will complete the journey, swoop in, and pick you all up.
Alright.
But what then? I'm looking at this gauge and I'm thinking we will be just about out of fuel at that point.
Once
Sorry, I'm
we
forgetting.
Once we finish what we're doing, aren't we just gonna, like, have him zone us out? Or, portal us out?
Well, we don't want to leave the ship.
I do not have the means to do that.
Listen.
Are we talking about just portaling?
Like leaving at the end of everything.
Leaving?
Yeah.
Leaving,
Yeah, like
leaving.
once we finish our goals.
Yeah, we just gotta... I'll take teleport so we can see if I can... Actually, I could just take...
Can't you plane shift the boat? I forget.
Yeah. Yeah, I can... Well, I can gate the boat. So I can only do it once. So something...
Only need one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just in case I don't want to get, like, counterspelled or something, so... 'Cause that
Where
be
would you
fun.
take us?
Back to the prime material.
Fair enough. And at that point, my contract will be complete.
Yeah.
So we have to keep Liston alive so we can get us out of here.
Yeah, that's why we have to keep Liston alive.
Exactly. I'd like to reaffirm keeping Liston alive.
Meat just points at Manasa. Don't you let him die!
Understood.
You all seem to be adapting well.
I'm not adapting, you're adapting! I mean, I am. Shut up.
Remind me, is once we get... I'm trying to remember from our time ago, the game plan. When we get in there, we're causing a ruckus so that Crepuscula can come in. Yeah? Are we messaging him?
You remember that once you get there, you were told to summon Crepuscula, and you would infiltrate the compound, find the keeper or the knower of names, and get your mother's true name from the knower of names.
Right.
And that was the extent of. I mean, Crepuscula wanted to be there. She didn't really say why.
Okay.
So we're going in. We're creating a diversion.
Hopefully an alive version, but yes.
Some version of the
Some version.
Gotcha.
A version.
Version.
Hopefully not an aversion to life.
On version.
You're all very punny today.
You shut your fuck up.
God.
He shuts his fuck up.
Meat's feeling very moody today.
You guys are all evil.
You're evil.
Meat's upset and he doesn't understand why.
Today sucks.
It sucks. Everything sucks. You suck. This whole thing sucks.
Our girl has a sudden craving for meat.
Oh!
Oh.
Ooh, evil Argrel.
Our girl is currently crying a little bit because it doesn't feel good.
Like everybody else gets like mean and moody, but our girl just curls in a ball like, I need ice cream.
Yes.
Did you lift your leg and pee on my sim? Oh my god.
Ah, he smells like our girl piss. It's like cat pee.
Alright. Well, so the overall plan, let me see if I'm understanding. We get close, but not close enough that the ship's gonna crash. We have an away team. I'm assuming all of us. Maybe I'll keep my sim behind. And infiltrate, find where this enchantment is being held. To disable it, summon Crepuscula, and then
Talk to the knower of names. Yep.
Yeah.
And then escape,
Mm-hmm.
board the ship, and gate back to the material plane. He lets you know that you should be expecting to travel for several hours on foot.
Okay.
Several hours. Oh.
Do I think it would be possible to teleport just back to the ship instead of having the ship like fly in to pick us up? Would there be anything stopping that? Or I guess I would ask the
Roll?
ferryman about like any anti-magic or weird intraplanar teleportation.
He says that he thinks that uh, it's liable to be an issue, but shutting down the any device creating this powerful enchantment might do the same trick as far as being able to teleport as well.
Okay.
So if you need to make a hasty retreat, it may be the best option.
Okay.
Make sure we destroy the device.
You know
Something's
what they
getting
say,
destroyed.
haste makes us not there anymore.
So, any last minute preparations anybody wants to make?
If it would be, I would ask Manasa for the diamond.
Yeah, absolutely. I
let's
would
see.
hand it over.
Okay. And I'm going to.
Now,
cast-
does this get consumed? Just curious. That's fine.
Yeah. it
Okay,
will.
cool.
But we're gonna use the. I'm gonna cast it at 8th level, so it's for 24 hours.
Sweet.
Damn! What's the radius on that?
Let's see. 10-foot radius sphere. Sphere? Spear.
Spear.
Yeah,
Spear.
there's an H in there. Yeah, 10
A
foot.
spear of
Magical,
influence.
magical 10-foot spears just whipping around.
Yeah, 10-foot dome. So like while we're traveling, hopefully we'll be good.
And what is that?
All right.
Just stay close to Liston,
I
and you'll
can
be warm.
I can choose a resistance for all of us to be resistant to. So like.
Okay.
In this case, cold.
So
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
would pick.
ride you in there like a backpack.
or
Now-
you know, I could be your backpack. You know.
There's lots of cliffs and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So, are we gonna need to? Is it gonna be easier to fly in if like? Because I mean, I can change into a large bird.
Yeah, he lets you know that as long as you stay very close to the ground, that you might be fine. But that this enchantment basically, it's there to keep people from flying.
Oh,
Okay. Like
so
a-
we can't.
He says
large
at some
earth
points
giant.
it may be as low as like 10 feet off the ground, or maybe 50. It depends on the area, and it changes over time. Just kind of.
We got legs. I say as
True
the
enough.
slowest member of the Stratovo.
These legs are made for walking, even though I hate it.
Alright, so once we land, I will cast the spell, and then we can get off the ship.
Galavar, is anything you're doing to prepare?
I mean, not really. Kind of just take it in stride. Travels. We're used to traveling here.
Got it. Argrel, having a good cry first. Anything else?
I can't really think of anything that I would prepare.
Galavar, you can see invisibility, right? Galavar?
What?
You can see invisibility?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I can see invisibility. Sorry.
I didn't change my spells. Is it alright if I just do that now?
You didn't what?
Like, I wasn't sure when we rested.
Oh yeah, so everybody is long rested. Everybody has all their stuff back.
Okay, so that'd be okay if I just changed everything now.
Yep, go for it.
Am I still missing the one Indomitable?
Yes, you are still
'Cause,
missing
yeah,
that one.
We rested before that, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So that happened at the end of your rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember how long it's been since like that initial rest, and then the rest of the journey to get here.
Yeah. That's only a couple hours, a few hours. Like basically, you
Gotcha.
woke up, you kind of are all grumpy. You had some conversations. It started to get cold. You had
this is still like 10 a.m. on our day.
right. Yeah, exactly. And yeah,
Time for the
Meat.
morning siesta.
Anything you're doing?
Actually, yeah, Meat's gonna be like scarfing down, like an extra portion of food, and also like trying to sneak away a ration into his pack. He's just very paranoid right now.
Yeah. That's yeah, like some of the sailors see you do that, but they aren't gonna say anything.
Yeah, Meat's giving them the evil eye whenever they make eye contact, just like something to say.
They just like shake their head and turn around and just like start sweeping some more, like but faster.
Singing
Actually,
like,
our
sailor
girl-
shanties that like don't make eye contact with the angry lizard person.
Our girl is going to use the alchemy jug actually to make honey, and then just sort of like distribute it to different people because I feel like sugar, energy, just like a nice boost if they need it.
Yeah. You call forth honey from your jug, and it comes out, and it's like this crimson red, and
It's blood
it's
honey.
has an irony taste to it. But for all intents and purposes, it is still honey.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like,
You
Yeah,
also
I
know that's a
mean,
real
iron
thing.
is also good. So
Yes, it's very fortifying.
Is honey a thing?
Yes.
yeah, blood honey actually is a thing.
Okay.
But
Oh,
they
yeah,
do. There's like pepper honey because they will use bees to, like fertilize the like pepper plants and stuff, and so their honey actually like comes out like spicy and
about-
reddish.
A bee farm that was close to like an M&M factory, I think, and they didn't know why their bees' honey was like all different colors until they realized that there was something to do with the M&M factory and all like the dyes, and like the honey was just all random color.
You got your honey in my chocolate.
You got your M&Ms in my honey.
But yeah, other cultures just eat like blood, so like fried or cooked. Mhm.
We had some of that in jolly old
Oh, yeah,
England.
blood pudding.
Yeah, blood
a couple
pudding.
times.
I went to
I
a
think
Brazilian
it was good,
Vulture
actually.
bees.
I mean, it was pretty standard breakfast fare, so anytime that we had like an English breakfast, it was an option.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
always got it because
Yeah.
I actually thought it was pretty good.
I found out it's the vulture bee. It makes blood honey.
I do
Because it
remember
eats
that now.
carrion. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
literally blood honey. I was like,
couple
wait
bees.
a second, that's a thing.
That's
Couple
metal
vulture
as-
bees that
that's
come floating
metal
out
as
in
hell.
it too.
Yeah. So yeah, no, blood honey is actually a thing, and it would totally make sense that in hell, that is like what their version of honey is.
Nice.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, everybody gets their gets a little extra glucose, a little extra energy. You're carbon up for the day before the big long hike.
Meat really loves this blood honey too. He's asking for more.
Yeah, that now
Well,
that you know it can come out, like maybe you're thinking like maybe you could do this every time.
Hey, this shit's great.
Yeah, well, I can make 1 gallon a day, I think. So
Maybe we should stay here more so we can get more blood honey.
I mean, I think if he chose, he could probably make it blood honey.
Oh,
Maybe you guys could just make a
Or-
vulture bee farm
We could do that too.
in downtime.
Meat's taking notes.
our girl is grossed out by that idea. Like,
I
what
mean,
the
it-
fuck is wrong with you guys?
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea because I plan on having an orchard to make my alcohol.
Imagine
To have a honey farm nearby.
Alcoholic
Yeah.
honey.
Imagine,
Because that would help
well, that's just
pollinate
mead,
all
but-
my
but
orchard.
Yeah. we could get blood mead from the blood honey.
That's so metal.
Now we're tiptoeing into like Klingon territory. Blood wine.
Oh, blood wine, yeah.
Yeah,
It's got some elf flavors. This this blood mead.
It's got notes of an elf in it.
I prefer a stout dwarf wine.
Oh man.
Blood of a blacksmith.
Takes so much
Drunk
to
off
make.
his ass.
Yeah. Takes so much to make dwarves bleed, so it's kind of a rare delicacy.
So, Manasa, are you doing anything to prepare last minute?
I'm just kind of studying the terrain and trying to figure out what kind of animals I could turn into to maybe make this easier.
Yeah. So you, at the moment, it's still water. You're still kind of just surrounded by water. It's just starting to get a little colder. But I'll come back to that. Listen, I know you said you're gonna cast a gem at some point or a spell, but anything else?
No, right now I'd just be talking to my sim, being like, you're not very healthy right now, so probably just stay in the office and let the crew take care of everything. And, no, I was thinking about non-detection, but that wouldn't really make sense unless I could cast it on multiple people.
Need to develop a mass non-detection spell.
I do. That'd be crazy. Okay. Now,
So I know. Sorry. So I know this is like a silly question, but because Liston's sim is made of snow and it's such a cold area, does that help his health?
No.
Sorry, I had to ask.
What if I told you that snowmen are weak inside of snow?
They don't know what parts them and what parts everything else.
Yeah, there's some disassociative snowman.
Hurt itself in its confusion.
They get all existential.
Yeah.
What am I? Am I the ground?
It's like
a
that
gingerbread.
gingerbread. Yeah.
Oh god.
Am I made of house, or is house made of me?
Oh God!
Although you would find adequate snow to do repairs if you did, felt like that. But you'd also need all like the magical components and stuff, which you might not have right now.
No.
By the way, if anybody ever wants to like spend money when you're in town for just magical components or whatever, and then you can be like, oh yeah, I bought some of this stuff to fix my snowman, or write a spell into my spell book, or something like that.
I bought some sim glue.
Yeah.
So
Put
what
his
you're saying is
shit
stop
back on.
specifying when I go into town of what I'm buying, because all I have is like 1,000 gold worth of magical ink and writing stuff.
Yeah, maybe like, I mean, I like a little bit more specificity, but yeah. Anyway, you might even be able to find something that costs a little bit more, but is multi-use. Anyway, at this
Some
point,
sim glue you can put the cat back on.
you are traveling, and the boat starts to shudder and rock, and you start getting some turbulence, and the ferryman yell whispers out to everybody that you're crossing into the 8th. And
I think
he...
I got a summon Dramamine. So.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I'll pop a couple of those. Yeah, as he pulls back on the yoke, and the boat lurches out of the water and kind of dips every once in a while, and banks and to the left and to the right, as cold snow flurries start to blow toward the ship, and you can, for the first time, see evidence of this enchantment on the ship that the boat uses to keep you all comfortable. Because a lot of the snow, like about half of it, hits and kind of banks upward up around the ship. But some does make it through. As snow starts accumulating inside the ship, you start seeing icicles forming on stuff. You imagine that with this enchantment still in place, and it being so cold on the ship, that it's going to be really cold outside of the ship.
Nipples to maximum perk.
Pew!
Everybody's armor's dinging and nobody knows why.
Putting on our warmest clothing.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, you start to layer up, and the ferryman banks the ship, and you start traveling in a different direction. And at various moments, things suddenly clear up enough for you to see the landscape. And you see every combination of just jutting, spine-like structures in various patterns, and sometimes chaotically placed, in valleys and cave systems and hills and mountains, and just like off to one side, you just see like a flat, desolate landscape with no features whatsoever, pockets of that here and there. It really looks like the most inconvenient place to travel through on foot as possible.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
And he points off into the distance, and you see a like pyramid-like shape for a moment before the wind starts to pick up again and blocks out your view with white flurries. He steers the ship in that direction, occasionally making course corrections for some unknown reason before quickly banking it down as you're going down at like a 45-degree angle, and the wind is like whipping past you. And he starts to get like a big smile on his face as the ship is going down, down, and you've lost sight of the ground.
The hell are you smiling about?
This is the fun part.
But
God.
And just before you can continue to press him on that, he yanks back on the yoke, and everybody feels like they weigh like 1,000 pounds as it like banks up and around to the right, and you can feel the ship like basically going into a side slide, and then you hear grinding.
He's just pancaked to the deck, like. Ugh!
and then at the last moment, as the ship starts to lose speed, he yanks it over to the side as the thrusters fire up on the starboard side, and that only happens with adventurers.
Mm-hmm. We have to be prepared. If we don't, we die.
Yeah, I'd be going to each crew member and asking about if they want to do like some sort of Roth IRA with us.
We can put it in a normal traditional IRA or a Roth.
Do you want this to be paid out up front, or do you want it to gain interest by staying in the savings? You know, do you want to invest?
We also have a health savings account plan that we'll contribute to.
But know
they don't
that you
really
can
need
only
that because they
withdraw when you're 35. That's
The contract like that you're going over with them is like rolled out across the deck and like dipping into the water over the railing. Like now to clause C.
And in the case that you die before receiving this money, it would go to your families.
I mean, if they die, I'll just res them.
That's pretty good insurance policy.
We have a life insurance policy, by the way. Manasa over there, she's the life insurance policy.
Yeah, you can only withdraw after you're 35, but unfortunately, commoner lifespan, like life expectancy, is like right around 35.
Do you think that shipmates like this are complaining that like ethereal ghosts are taking their jobs and like
You took my job.
damn ghost crews?
Not to be confused with skeleton crews. Those are very different. We have a clause for that.
That would be funny though if you had a skeleton crew.
That would be funny.
A literal skeleton crew.
Yeah, like
just-
have a necromancer and have like a skeleton crew.
A real bare bones crew.
Oh, yeah.
Regulations say you
talk
can only have
much.
2 for economy purposes.
They don't need either. The overhead on a skeleton crew is fucking low. They don't even sleep. We don't even need sleeping space. It's extra storage.
Anyway, I cast my 8th level spell.
So, what does it look like when you cast this spell? Like, what does it look like normally, and does it like soup up when you do it like 8th level?
Yeah,
I'm
it looks like
version.
a spectacle. Is
trying
it
to
the first time you've
remember-
cast one?
No, I did it when we were in that tunnel, leaving the Venus's lips.
Oh.
But I guess in this case, it would be like there would be like kind of a vortex of like the snow around us, and it would just get like sucked into the gem, and then there would be like a flash and like of white, and then the gem itself would glow kind of like a bright blue, and it'd be like, okay, well this should keep us warm for a little while.
And you all do feel like it helps. Like, you actually feel like a little bit like comfortable, like when you're on the ship. Now that this effect is over you.
Of course, as soon as we step off the ship.
Yeah.
Meat's just like really close to Liston, like uncomfortably
Yeah,
close.
The cold-blooded lizard is like getting lethargic and tired.
Yeah, because like he's got his warm Under Armour on. He's had it on the whole time. It's just now that everything is noticeably colder around him, he feels like uncomfortable.
Yeah, that magical armor, basically brings you up to like the cold tolerance of like, all of the rest of your warm-blooded crew members. But it's still, you're used to being like in a heat lamp kind of like situation.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the lizard folk are all like, they made a little fortress in one corner of the hold of the ship, like with storage barrels, and they've hoarded a bunch of lanterns in there to like generate heat, and they're just like in a pile in the barrels. Just like, oh, this sucks.
So, what do you guys do?
I say we head toward that pyramid that we briefly saw.
Like we're ready to hop off.
Remember, don't let Liston die. He's also the only thing keeping us alive in all this cold. Especially me.
You disembark the ship, and it is, as Manasa predicted, again, extremely cold. As cold as you've ever felt it, including with your enchantment. It is brutal, uncaring. Probably, you would imagine, you may have imagined that like the elemental plane of fire would have been the most inhospitable place in the universe. This may be just as bad on the opposite end of the heat spectrum. And you start to trudge through the ice and the snow. Was 10 feet away from Liston at all times.
And meet even closer.
And meet even closer. Even though it doesn't actually help you to be any closer to the gem.
His lizard brain thinks it does. If anything, he's keeping it in like an eyesight with like his head over Listen's shoulder at all times, just staring at the crystal.
We will, at this point, I am going to explain some of the mechanics of what you just got yourself into. Every hour of travel, I'm going to have you roll some stuff. Then we will get to roll on an encounter table that I made.
Ooh.
So even I don't exactly know what you're going to come up against. Some of it is not as bad as the rest of it.
What about the other of it?
Oh, the other of it
It's
may be
just-
badder than the rest of the other
More
stuff.
badder?
More badder, yeah.
Oh no.
I will also need you guys to designate somebody who is navigating and a person watching the front, left, right, and back.
Go ahead, Ranger. Why don't you navigate?
Okay.
I'll watch the back.
I'll watch the front.
Okay.
I'll also watch the front.
Wait, what is the options
you-
again?
Front,
We need a
right.
left and a right side watcher.
Okay, I'll watch the right side.
I
Meat
can
is
see in
very
360
close,
degrees.
very close to Liston, watching the left side.
All right. Let me make some notes here. We got so yeah, like a lot of this is a little more randomized than the kind of stuff I normally run.
Oh no, we rolled the worst possible outcome. 10 ice trolls.
Also, our girl's going to use the cloak of many fashions and turn it like white to match the snow.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. I
Ooh.
love that. I might give you a bonus to
Arctic
some
off armor.
stealth.
I want to
Wearing like Arctic camo.
I want to tell Liston to watch out for that pothole. Slightly too late.
All right, Manasa's watching the back. Who's watching the front?
I was.
And right was Argyle?
Zargle.
All right, and so let's see, what else should you? Oh, and every hour you're gonna tell me if you're gonna continue on, or if you're gonna try to seek shelter and rest for an hour.
Oh.
So, we are going to start off as you trudge through like a valley of that's like whipping wind at you, but like any other place you could think to go is just like a 45-degree slope of ice that would be like intraversable. Just walking through this valley, these valleys of like a jutting, just evil, angry ice poking out from everywhere. You squeeze through some tight areas and continue walking. Everybody give me a
$1.
Constitution saving throw. Everybody give me $1 and then a Constitution saving throw.
All right, pay the DM. Let's do this.
What's the
Time to pay our
DC? You
dues.
brought your favorite snacks.
Galavar gets advantage.
Right, wait, do we? That's what the.
Wait, what the? Oh.
That's what
Don't mind the two. My mouse is double clicking right now for some reason.
No
the
problem.
The switch is going out.
resistance gives us all advantage, right? Right. That's what.
Actually, yes.
Whoa!
Everybody gets advantage because of the resistance for the cold exhaustion saving throw.
Our girl is fluffy. He's cheating.
That only goes so far.
Apparently here it got him a crit.
No, yeah, I see that.
Critically wounded. I'm looking at him like Sandy in that SpongeBob episode.
Is that the one?
Where she goes into hibernation.
Yeah.
Pinhead Larry and...
Yeah.
Who you calling Pinhead? Was it Dirty
Dan.
Dan?
Dirty.
Yeah,
Dan.
Dirty Dan.
Did you guys see the thing I posted in BS chat for SpongeBob?
I did not. Was it-
You have to
Yeah.
watch it later.
All right.
It's
Ultimate
pretty
recap
funny.
cartoon.
The cold sucks, but it is not sucking the life out of you yet.
Yeah.
Manasa, I also need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
It's pretty
Second
good.
One?
What's that?
Second Constitution?
Yes,
was
the
the-
second one.
Oh,
So you gotta crit on that. Traveling through the hells, as I probably briefly mentioned, what seems like months ago, is just very taxing on the soul itself. And just you continue to be in the best of spirits compared to your allies.
I'm just like bopping along, singing a song, and everyone else is looking at me
God,
like, I
does anybody
hate
else
you.
fucking hate her? She's so happy.
why is she so happy?
Why does Manasa suck so bad?
I'm gonna look at the
Vanessa
list.
probably does suck, but not bad.
Oh my god.
Jesus. All
Sorry,
right.
I had to go there.
There's like, God, she sucks, and then Manasa like makes eyes, just like grumbles, like,
How would you know?
God. Sucks. Everybody's just bad at being like angry.
Galavar, give me a survival check to keep you guys going in the right direction.
21. Unless we have disadvantage for some reason.
You're rolling straight because
Huh.
you are well versed in navigating the hells,
Ah,
and it's somewhat non-Euclidean landscape. But this place, you've never been to Cania, and this place is extraordinarily bad.
My sucks.
okay.
But next time we go to Cania, you will be.
You're just like, oh, just stroll around this place and go down to the corner store, whatever. I need Galavar also. I'm going to go down the list here for
Okay.
who's rolling for our random encounters.
Ooh.
And I need you to roll me a d12.
Counter number 2, please.
Oh,
What's
Roll.
behind-
Bardic Inspiration. I'm just kidding.
2 is the shittiest number.
That's clearly the power level of our opponents, correct?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, low is good.
Oh, okay.
Pretty historically.
Sweet. Good job, Galavar. Thank you.
Um.
5
All right.
ice dragons.
You are walking along, and at some point you hear
What's that? An arrow?
And you hear something just like thud, just like land somewhere nearby.
Can't tell how big it is with the sound.
You're about to try to make that assessment, and you see the snow and ice in front of you. Something goes whack and just like lands in front of you, about the size of your fist. Ball of hail.
Oh shit!
And then it's and they start just coming down, raining like fist-sized balls of hail.
Does anybody have a shield?
Manasa, Cuba Force.
Oh yes, I do my Cuba Force.
Cuba Force, please. Our girl's like just like covering everybody.
All right,
Ow, ow, ow.
Manasa, give me. All right, so I'm gonna have you use a dexterity saving throw, basically to see how fast you can get this cube of force up before these too many. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Keep them coming. Oh yeah.
How you like them apples?
Man, hell is easy, guys.
I mean, obviously,
no.
our girl is currently shielding everybody from the hail, so she had an easy time casting it as quickly as possible.
There's
Well,
like
I'm happily singing, so like.
several like start raining down, and Manasa immediately reaches back and grabs Wave, and it's like a bubble of cube of force goes up right before you see several of them just smash into this cube and deflect off, hitting rocks, exploding, ice chunks like peppering your cube. It's like somebody's just bashing on this cube. Bah, 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 bah,
Are these
bah.
things like cannonballs? Like
Basically,
cannonball size?
yeah, it's like you're getting shot at by like small cannonballs, and like somebody just dropped like a shipment of shot puts out of a plane, and it's incredible the amount of force you're seeing as these things hit the shield and just explode, or deflect off. If they're at a good enough of an angle, and it doesn't last very long. But you find yourself at the end of it. There's like a 3-foot wall of just rock hard ice that's built up around you in a cube shape, as well as plenty of like ice shards on like the top of the cube.
Our
girl's
keep
red.
moving for
Our
this?
girl's rubbing.
Or did we have to like stop and hunker down?
I mean, the cube of force will push things out of the way, but I don't know how. Like, do I need to be strong enough to push them out of the way, or like, how does that
like
work?
is she the anchor point? So when she tries to move forward, she can feel all the shit she's pushing away.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Although
So do I need like a strength check?
you can make it so that it goes through floor and wall and ceiling, right?
That's true. Then we'd have to
So-
climb over the 3 feet thing.
Basically, as soon as it stops, like you can feel like these cubes basically like hitting you and repelling you and
Right.
making it hard for you to move through space, but you're able to like kind of push the cube through like the now like
What,
it's like a kinetic barrier at this point. Like as
what
soon
if
as they
our
start
girl
moving,
picks
you're
her
good.
up and then is just shoving her forward?
She's just like shoved into Argyl's like chest as like Argyl's just like shoving you through
Yeah,
space.
like we're like I'm using the cube of force as a snowplow, basically. Like
So,
shove
like,
these out of the
she-
way, and our
she
girl's
can
like
feel the
helping shove me
resistance.
forward.
And our girl is feeling the resistance, but just pushing her forward.
So, the whole time this is happening, too, Wave is like singing a sea shanty.
Yes.
Guessing he's having a grand old time.
About like some epic storm of some old time, long forgotten And yeah, you successfully avoid taking any damage from this massive hailstorm.
We are getting good at this adventuring stuff.
Does Wave and like Meat's wand of magic missile ever just shoot the shit randomly? They talk about old war stories and stuff.
Yeah, Meat talks to him, but it's obvious to anybody with a decent wisdom score that Wave kind of just tolerates him, but thinks he's a little freaking nuts. And
yeah, he's the back and nom of like wands.
But but he's like, oh yeah, right, yeah, Charlie, yeah. But yeah, so your weapons talk to each other. What's that?
Is that the one's name, Charlie?
Oh no, he's just talking about Charlie in the trees,
Oh, okay. Oh, right, Charlie, got it. The one.
Yeah, did you name
Charlie?
I didn't really name it. I think Meat also just kind of like while the wand like will say stuff. Meat's like, yeah, yeah, totally.
So as you continue on, I'm gonna actually let's see. Everybody, roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, guys, I used up all my luck on that dexterity shit.
Understandable.
Oh wait, do we have advantage on these?
Yeah.
You do have advantage. Yep.
Sweet. Sorry, Galavar. Yours were worse than my one.
Oof.
Galavar, the cold starts to get to you, starts to seep through you. There's been several times when trying to kind of keep an eye on where you're going, you'll accidentally step outside of the barrier and get blasted by just the coldest thing you've ever felt in your life. You take 1 level of exhaustion.
Damn. Don't get cold, guys.
Somebody accidentally used the air compressor in the winter
Can't you make that
shop.
thing warmer?
No.
You may need to take a short rest
Exhaustion
soon.
can only be cured with greater restoration, can't it?
Right.
Or sleep.
Or sleep.
Unless you're Galavar, then it can be cured with a short rest.
We're not stopping
So-
here, though.
No.
This particular brand of exhaustion, I was about to say, has a little bit of a different mechanic to it.
Oh,
Until
no.
you're warmed back up, you won't get rid of it.
Oh, so short rest won't do it.
Unless I'm warm.
Unless you're warm.
Hug the flaming knoll.
We just gotta smack Argyle around so he can warm us up. Well, burn us, but yeah.
We could do like a wall of fire in a circle. Just stay just far enough away from it so it's not hurting us, but so that we warm up.
So we got that. Manasa, give me another Constitution saving throw. Okay. And Galavar, give me a survival check. Okay, I gotta roll something real quick. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You are being affected by this cold It sucks. I believe you now have disadvantage on ability checks
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, I do.
now that you have a level of exhaustion. Um,
Wait.
but it's still a 14.
Yeah.
And you, at one point, you second guess yourself on where to go, on which path to take. But then you realize you're second guessing yourself. You really take a moment to think about it and continue on in the direction that you originally were going to go. You went with your gut feeling.
How's your gut feeling today?
And whether or not that was a good thing or a bad thing, we will see after this break.
Cliffhanger!
Woo!
Let's take a 10-minute break, Josh.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And we'll come back at 5 after.
All right.
All right.
See you guys then.
See you.
And we're back. And with that, I'm gonna have somebody roll for our next encounter. Argrol, please roll me a d12. Decide everybody's fate.
Oh God.
Don't roll bad, whatever that
No.
is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait,
No,
seven's a lucky
don't do
number.
that. Stop making those noises.
Ugh.
Stop making those faces.
Ooh, that's gonna be a yikes from the DM.
Can I get
Oh,
a
boy.
perception check? You notice nothing.
Yeah, can I roll insight on the DM?
You could really fuck with them and
bullshitting.
be like, I'll let you re-roll if you want.
Oh no, don't do that. No. Shut up, the DM's listening.
That's incredible. I like that.
Fuck, the DM likes that.
All right. As you are making your way through this frozen hellscape. Oh, by the way, hey, check this out. I have a picture.
Oh.
Gobble. Or whatever. I don't know.
It's an
Yeah,
ice beetle.
Is that a Pokemon? What is that?
I believe that's an ice devil.
Oh.
Are we gonna ignore the person that's frozen to the ground?
You know, I didn't
Oh!
see it until like 5 seconds ago.
I didn't see
Yeah.
it until you said
That was-
something. That's horrific.
Yeah,
They're part of the
please put that
scenery
in.
now.
Alright, what other Easter eggs did they get? A watermark.
Oh no!
Watermark.
You mean Ron? You didn't draw this yourself?
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Maybe that's a signature.
Maybe that's my alias.
Some latent talents you're not telling us about.
I don't know. He did a pretty dang good job of Anath when he drew my elephant.
That's true.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was amazing.
I drew Black Razor, Ascended
That
Black
is true.
Razor.
Yes.
That's about it.
I gotta get better at my 3D modeling skills so I can just make everything in 3D and then pose them and make renders. That would be really cool.
VR D&D.
Yeah, I mean, even just like still images, like make all of our characters and then set them up in different situations and do really high quality renders of them so we'd have
Ooh.
images. That would be
Pretty
really
cool.
cool.
Listen, why does it say you only have 9 hit points?
Huh? Wait, what?
Look, he's cold, okay?
I have 93. Where does it say that?
On your token?
I don't even
We can't see our tokens.
Oh, wait, you're not supposed to see that yet, Liston.
Well, your sheet. Oh, yeah.
Says that.
Your sheet might not be tied to the right token anymore.
Let me change it.
Wait, is that the Sims?
Wonder if that was the
That's
Sim?
9?
My Sims at 14,
'Cause the Sims beat
so
up.
that should also be
Oh.
right.
Yeah, because it's showing your sim at 44.
Might be something else then. Weird. Did the DM just give away that there's a duplicate Liston
I don't think it's a secret
That-
anymore. It's on the
at 9 HP?
Oh no! My clone that I
There.
created.
There's a third.
My god,
Oh, well.
Liston's multiplying. Who fed him
Oh.
after midnight?
I would never feed Liston.
That I believe.
You love me.
Nuh-uh.
Not enough to feed you. Although he is our ticket out of here.
Sorry, guys.
Sure.
Listen, eat your veggies.
He did.
So, your 93 hit points. Is your AC 17?
It was, I think, last time I checked. Now it's gone off my.
Oh.
There we go.
All right, I kind of fixed it.
Oh wait, that would mean my Sim's AC is actually 15? Yeah, I think that's right.
Or maybe even 12?
Oh, what is the elven armor?
A lot.
Oh.
I believe it's +5.
Oh my god.
How many? What's your dex?
Dex is 2. 2 modifier.
Yeah, so you'd have a 12 AC
Oh, okay.
without armor.
Wait. So should I be at 18? Because I also have the ring of protection plus the elven.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why you have a 17.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Whatever we had is probably right.
Okay.
Elven chain. It's a chain shirt with a +1. Chain shirt's 13. +1 is 14. +2 for your dex is 16. +1 for the ring, 17. Yeah, so 17. You're good. Okay.
And then my sim is 12, right? For just my...
Yeah, your sim is just 12.
Okay.
You guys are traveling along, and you happen across a ruined tower of some kind that has fallen over and collapsed. Everybody, give me perception checks.
Time for precipitation.
Or actually,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
23.
I keep closing my character sheet. I don't know why I do that.
Actually, Galavar's at 12.
You're too immersed.
Actually, I have advantage on perception checks,
Oh.
so they cancel out.
Oh, so that's the only one that he doesn't get disadvantage on right now. Your eyes see normal now.
So as you approach this tower, which is kind of in your way, and you start to go through it, Manasa sees something creeping up behind you.
Uh-oh.
Can hear you.
What doth her eyes gaze?
Snow what? No, you see... Oh, well, actually, if... I think I know what you're calling a snow beetle now. Yeah, you do, actually. You see 2 ice devils.
Okay.
I mean, I knew they were ice devils, but they look like snow beetles, so that's what I call them.
Yeah, they do. There's no beetles. Oh, they're big.
They big. And you see them sneaking up on you. They obviously see you. You see them, and they rush in, charging with their long pikes at the ready. Everybody give me an initiative roll.
Oh boy.
Bang.
Don't forget to select your token.
Wish we had a sponsor. That'd be sick.
How
This turn
Did
brought
I
to you by
get-
Raid Shadow Legends.
how did I roll 1 twice, but they're different numbers.
It looks like it's rolling your d20 twice in the thing.
Do you have advantage on initiative?
No, I mean, because I hadn't had my token selected, and I rolled a 1, and I got 14.16. But then I selected my token, I still rolled a 1, but it was 13.16.
Yeah, it's showing two
Yeah.
different rolls. So the first one was a 1 and an 11, and then the next one was a 10 and a 1.
Right.
Oh.
Huh.
I'm wondering why you have.
Dave?
Wave counts as a weapon of warning.
Oh.
Oh.
Because Argyle has it as well.
Argrol is a barbarian. They have danger sense.
Ah, I've never really
He's
read
too
into barbarian
angry to
stuff.
have disadvantage.
He's just always on edge.
Well, my 13 puts me in the same position as my 14 did, so.
All right. As these things are sneaking up on you and starting to try to spear you in the back, Manasa, you see them. What do you say?
Get the beetles!
What the hell are you talking about now?
The snow beetles are attacking!
Argrol, you turn around to see two ice devils rushing your position. So the sides of this tower that you're in do count as 3/4 cover.
Can we get a radius or like an aura on Liston so we can see how far
Sure.
out the cold protection is?
Absolutely.
I felt like that would be very important for what we're about to deal with.
I just realized they changed the UI a little bit.
You got it.
The corners of these windows are rounded now. Sorry, it's just something that I noticed.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going first. Right?
it
I
is
got
your
17.
turn.
Okay.
Yep. Spring angrily into action. Or Himboli.
Or Himboli.
And Himboli, he sprang into action.
Do they have ranged weapons?
They appear to just have spears so far.
Okay.
And Himboli, he handsomed with his mace.
Okay. I'm actually just gonna go right here to this little crack in the wall.
All right.
And I'm going to use Ensnaring Strike and throw my weapon at this guy right here.
All right.
Does anyone else see the radius he put up? Because I don't.
I
do
don't.
not.
Oh, oops.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, is it on the wrong layer, maybe? Or just only visible to Liston?
How about now?
Ah, there we go.
Okay, yes, I
Yep.
can.
Got it. Extra checkbox. All right. You throw the radius. Go ahead and throw it.
Cool. Where's my... Oh, there's my... Okay. I'm gonna do Reckless.
All right. Because you've used your Ensnaring Strike quite a bit, and it's kind of a part of you, and it's not so much a spell, it's just like something you can do. I'm gonna waive the concentration requirement and say that you can cast it, you can do it if you are raging, and you don't have to concentrate on it.
Become instinctual rather than a focus.
Yeah. So that is definitely a hit. Are you gonna rage?
Yeah, I'm gonna Rage then.
Okay.
If I can do that while using Ensnaring Strike.
Does raging help him fight off the cold because he's too pissed off?
Well, I do have fire shield, so if I get hit, then I'll be fine, probably.
I've never felt warmer than when I was working on my car in the cold and whacked my knuckle on the engine and then just got really pissed off.
I mean, yeah, it raises your adrenaline and
Blood
your
starts pumping.
temperature.
I'm angry at an inanimate object. Yeah. Also, everything hurts in the cold.
So in Snaring Strike, he's going to make a saving throw or be restrained.
I'm also covered in fur.
He's also fluffy as heck.
He is restrained by ghostly ropes that wind their ways around him.
Sweet.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back into this.
Okay. Liston, your turn.
First, I'm gonna change the aura color to a warm orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the thing is still glowing like the white blue, but it's like it's sucking in all the cold. That's not how thermodynamics works at all, but it's sucking
Right.
in all the cold, and now it's like created a pocket of warm. And then I'm gonna use a spell.
All right.
I don't know how well Ray of Frost, or if they're immune by it, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna Ray of Frost, the one that hasn't been ensnared.
Okay.
They're probably resistant to cold damage. But...
Yeah, go ahead and you Ray of Frost him, and it does not seem to have any effect, though it was a direct hit. It hits him, and he kind of does this and looks up at you, and then just like shakes his head and lowers his spear and continues to charge.
I'm gonna write that in my little notebook I brought, my field notebook, and then.
However, you do feel when you cast this Ray of Frost, there is like an extra surge of energy as it like seems to be amplified by your surroundings.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So if I cast it on one of my allies, then it should be good.
It should be really cold. Yeah. But
Yeah, let's do that.
anything else, listen?
Nope.
Manasa, your turn.
Okay, I am going to cast this thingy right here. It is a 5-foot sphere of fire. And it hits anything within 5 feet of it, so it would hit both of them.
So is
And
it Flaming Sphere?
Flaming sphere, yes. Spell save DC 19. It didn't do
So,
damage.
You should be able to move that Flaming Sphere. So put it wherever you want it. Oh, you drew a circle.
I just drew a circle.
So there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, cool. We can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, so you cast a spell and you throw out this ball of fire that hits the snow and then just starts to roll through. And as it rolls away from you, it just gets smaller and smaller. It's still there, but it seems to be very much hampered by whatever elemental energies are around this place.
Okay.
Go ahead and which one are you crashing it into? Top or bottom? Top one's all wrapped up by ghost ropes.
Does it have to be crashed? I mean, I guess the one
If they
that's
end their
not-
turn next to it, they have to make a dex save. But every turn, you can also use your bonus action to crash it into somebody.
Okay, the one that's not wrapped up in ropes.
Okay. What's your save
two
DC?
dice,
19?
Yeah, 19,
Okay.
yeah, so 2d6.
Okay, that's a hit. Yep. Roll your 2d6. All right, that's a 7 damage. Anything else?
Nope.
So, despite its lack of, or its like shrinking nature from the foreboding cold magics, it still seems to cinch him a bit. He don't like that, and he pauses for a second, looking over to see his friend all wrapped up. Oh, actually, the one that's all wrapped up, that's the one that's he takes 5 damage as these ropes squeeze him,
Putting on the squeeze.
and he's also going to so he gets his one hand free and he holds it up and he kind of balls up a fist and then puts it out towards you guys, and a wall of ice erupts from the ground in a very kind of explosive fashion, and I'll show you where that comes up at by drawing a blue circle. Right
This
there.
one is just one of those walking like outdoor space heaters.
It actually hits Manasa and forces her back. Make a dex save, Manasa. Okay, you take... you take 10d6 cold damage, which is halved due to being in Liston's bubble. So you take 21 total. And there is a dome of ice, like a solid ice igloo, surrounding all of the party except for Argral. Galavar, it is your turn.
So this ice igloo, I assume we're gonna have to try to break through it then?
Yes,
Any
you can
openings?
try.
Let's see.
Manasa, give me a Constitution saving throw for your concentration on your. Yep. Okay. You maintain concentration on your ball of fire.
I guess I will just I'll just shoot at the wall a few times.
Okay.
1, 2.
All right. Those are both hits. How much damage you do? 12 plus 9?
Are they both hits?
Yes.
So I have exhaustion.
I think it's only ability checks. With
That doesn't
one
count
level.
as attack rolls?
No.
Oh.
I think
Okay.
attack rolls is 3rd level of exhaustion.
3. Yeah, okay.
Ah, okay.
On your sheet, I don't know if you actually have.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
there
rolled
you
it
go.
up. Yeah, just to check.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So both of those are attacks. You do 21 damage. I'll just. Where should I put that? Let's see. Do some text. Red text. Where are you hitting it at? There.
Straight ahead. Yeah.
All right, 21 damage right there on that square. As you are you adding anything to it other than?
Not really. There's not really much to add to it because
Okay.
it's an object.
Yeah, you've got this magical souped up bow and a powerful draw, and you launch these arrows at it, and it does chunk off several big chunks of ice, but it is still solid.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, the other one, it's their turn. They're going to run up. To you, Argrol. And they are going to attack. Let's see. Let's see. That's a hit, miss, hit, miss. All right. Argrol, you're gonna take. Well, okay. So, 23 halved for 11, and then. So you get half cold damage from the spell, but you also get half cold damage because you're raging. So that would be 23 or 22 half, which is 11, which is halved to 5.
Fire shield?
And he hit you twice for fire shield, so you can hit him twice. Yeah, roll that twice. 14 damage.
How much damage did I take? 11 and then what?
11 and 5.
Okay.
So, yeah, him attacking you did 16 damage total and 14 damage to him.
Idiot.
Meat.
You're stupid.
Meat, it is your turn. You're
Within smacking range.
You can get out of the ice dome.
Slip to this side, up between Liston and the ice, and I'm gonna start hacking and whacking and smacking at this ice.
okay. Are you going to be hitting at the same spot that Galavar hit?
I guess if he shot over here.
It was right. It was one spot
Right
below you.
you.
Okay, then yeah, I will smack at the spot.
Okay.
you used.
Roll your first attack roll. That is a hit, and you do break through the wall. So there's an open spot there, but there, as you break through, there's like this mist that is like inhabiting the space where the ice wall was.
Oh, I've got to go through the misty curtain.
Yep.
All right. Drop. And then up to here.
So make a Constitution saving throw as you go through the cold mist. That's a pretty good con save.
Got my ice park on.
You take 19 reduced to 9 due to Liston's bubble. And you got 2
Okay.
attacks left.
Ooh, I have. Let's see.
And these things are large.
Ooh. Our girl, trade places. Will you bait and switch with me?
Let's do it.
So I will expend a superiority die. Roll that. Boom. That is.
Dang.
Since I'm gonna try to get in this thing's face, I will attract its attention. And instead of giving Argyle that bonus AC, I'm gonna give myself that bonus AC.
Okay. So you're invincible.
Yeah, it has to roll what, 29 or higher? Or 30 or
29.
higher, actually.
Is your AC,
AC's 20.
yeah, okay.
And so that's now 29. So does it have to
Right.
meet 29 or exceed it?
Yeah, it has to meet.
Okay,
Meet-
so it has
meet
to
or
roll
beat.
29. Gotcha. Anyway, I'm gonna smack the shit out of it.
Alright, go for it.
Does this thing count as a large creature?
It does.
So I can... Okay. Gonna put my back into it. Hup!
The hunter purrs as you swing it, hitting for 25 damage, 28 damage.
Go for another big swing. Oof.
Yeah, that hits for another 31.
And then... because I used one attack to get out of the bubble. I'm gonna... Oh, I don't know what we're gonna deal with in there. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna bite this thing. Hungry Jaws.
As one does. That's a hit.
That is a really good bite, Jesus.
Yeah, so you really bear down on this guy, and it is clear that it has military training. And this this spear is made of some kind of metal, as it blocks several of your attacks. But you're really bearing down on him, and you get in close, and you just clamp down on its neck. And as you pull away, you get your teeth are shocked by the cold. But it's obvious that you did some damage as blue blood oozes down the side of its neck.
Oh. And I gain... Wait, what is... Hold on. Oh, 5 temporary HP, okay.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
let's start rolling it. Nope, I'm not gonna roll Action Surge this time. I'm saving that for now.
Argyle,
I'm hoping I piss it off enough to attack me.
It's your turn, Argyle.
Alright, I'm gonna take some swingings at this dude. Yeah, I'll do Reckless. 2 hits.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
All right. 18, 28, 32, 41, 48 damage. You also beat down on this guy after being challenged so heavily by Meat's attacks and then bit in the neck. You come around the side and just start bashing him. Obviously thrown off his guard. The carapace that is covered by very hard, seems to be even reinforced by this ice. Still not doing it a lot of favors as the electricity ripples through it as you hit it as well. And it looks like it's having a bad time.
I mean, ice is a conductor, right? Like water.
I believe so, yeah. Anything else?
No. That'll do it.
Liston, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to... I can only get out through this little
What will Liston do?
pocket, correct?
Find out next time.
near.
Grabbing some noodles.
Oh, that's right. He had to run and grab noodles.
Oh, is he not here? Manasa.
Hello. I don't
Oh,
know.
there.
Oh,
Voice mod turns off my mic sometimes. I don't know.
oh.
All right. Let's see. The hole's right here.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so if I leave, will I? Like, I'm trying to get here, but if I damage my opponents in the process, then I'm done. I'm just gonna stay then.
Okay.
I'll just delay my turn or something.
Okay. Manasa, what would you like to do?
I am going to go out the hole. And
And now I'm gonna go grab the noodles.
and I'm gonna end up here.
Okay.
On my way to here, I'm walking by the beetle creature and hitting him with my staff.
Are you like half on a square?
Yeah. But I'm still in the circle, right?
Yeah, you're in it.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to ram my wall of flames into the beetle up top.
Cool.
Wait, is Listen in a
That's
different
2d6.
spot?
No, he's
On my screen, he's like outside of the ice wall.
He went out, but then he went right back in. So did he?
What about now?
Now it's showing me he's back in there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, why is Manasa and Liston in the same exact square?
All right. You do a drive-by whacking.
I do.
And with an 18, which is his armor class, not even propelled by your magic shillelagh. Just an angry woman with a really powerful stick. You smash this thing in the face as you slip by it, and you run your fireball into the restrained one.
Yep.
Okay, he's got disadvantage because he's restrained. He still rolled a 22, so he takes 4 damage as he kind of half hobbles away from this fireball that is like running over the insteps of its feet. Anything else?
I think that's pretty much all I can do.
All right. It is his turn. He's going to roll to recharge his wall of ice. All right, and he's going to try to break out of his magical restraints. And he succeeds. Argral, you feel the magical bands rewrap themselves around your arms as he forces his way out of the magical restraints. And it is now Galavar's turn.
All right. Is there still that like veil of whatever right here?
Yes.
If I go through it?
Yep.
That's fine. I'll go through it anyways.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
20.
Okay. You take 6 damage from the cold, halved, so 3. 3
Nice.
damage.
3. I'll come for my temp points. Okay, and I will scoot you back a little bit more. And I'm going to shoot the one that is no longer restrained but was.
Okay.
1, 2.
The second one is a hit. Yeah, I was going to say something about maybe he's got some cover, but it doesn't matter because you're a sharpshooter. Yeah, one flies at him. He deflects it deftly with his staff, leaving his other side open as you bury an arrow in it. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be everything.
All right.
Praying mantis is the most effective bug in all the animal kingdom.
This ice devil does something similar to the other one and creates another wall of ice.
Can I counterspell?
You can't see him.
Oh.
You are inside. Hemispherical dome 20 feet in diameter. Yeah, okay.
Can I put my turn before his and then walk out of the ice dome to see him?
Sure, since he hasn't actually done anything yet. Alright, where are you gonna go?
And sorry, Manasa, you're up. I'm just gonna go right here.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I was
Alright.
thinking maybe it was a little cheap, but I'm like, well, I wouldn't be the only one staying in the dome. That wouldn't make sense for me. So.
That's fine. You take half of 15, which is 7, and then because of your bubble, half of that, which is 3. So you take 3 damage.
Nice. Okay. And then now I will. Well, I guess I have a whole turn to do something now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Galavar. Actually, is Galavar still in?
No.
I'm just gonna shocking grasp him.
Okay.
And then take a step back.
Got it.
Oh, you meant the bad guy. I thought you were talking about Galavar. I'm like, man, that's mean.
Oh, shocking grasp. Yeah, that's successful. You zap him. He's showing extreme battle fatigue now, especially now that he's super shaky from getting shocked.
Yes, and then I will end my turn.
Got it. Let me draw a circle.
Draw a circle.
Is it gonna be perfect?
Eh.
Diameter. Okay. Circle was a little bit last time, but we're going to do.
Oh, did you say I can counterspell or I cannot?
Yes, you can if you want to.
I would like to.
Okay. What level?
Standard 3, I guess.
All right. Roll your int check.
Oh yeah.
Oh. All right. So you use your 3rd level spell, but it seems to push through the power of this area, feeding its ice-like abilities, and it puts up this wall that shoves Meat back and Galavar back, trapping all 4 except for Manasa in it. Galavar and Meat, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, shit.
I am uncomfortable.
Ha!
Galavar, you take, let's see. $34, but half because of the enchantment, which is 17. You take 17 cold damage. Meat, you take half of that, which is 8.
Oh no.
And then it is going to run away.
Wait, it's... Oh, am I not able to do an attack of opportunity?
You are on the other side of a wall.
Can I attack of opportunity to the wall?
Nope.
Shit!
But you can attack on your turn, which is now.
I can take an attack of attack?
You can.
Action
Wow!
charge.
You can make attacks as part of an attack action.
Man, fighters are broken.
Yeah, they're so broken. Like, holy shit, man. If I'd known that I could attack while attacking, I wouldn't have chosen a fighter. Okay.
And
Well,
you can do that 4 times at level 20, which is cool.
Meat's gonna kind of just grumble as this ice pops up in front of him and then smack the crap out of it.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's a hit. 16 damage. Alright, still up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. 10 actually still does hit. It's a big wall, and you break through it.
These things just kill their prey by building walls around them, like, constantly, or?
It would
They're like
appear
dung
so.
beetles, but with ice. Alright. Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah.
Okay. You take 5 damage. It was 22, half.
Hmm.
So now down to 5.
Okay. The one that was closest that just ran off, was he pretty beat up?
He was very beat up.
I'm gonna pull out my wand of magic missile and fire around this wall. Because that's what it is, right? Like I can fire indirectly at enemies.
Well, you still have to be able to see them, but you can see them.
Right.
This wall
Okay.
is like 5 feet tall, so you get like.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fire in a way that it's like curving around it, like hitting him in the ass.
When Diem Leviosa.
Huh. I cast gun!
It goes, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about! Da, 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 da. How many times, how many missiles you
I
fire?
love the smell of man on the morning. Let's see, so the basic one is 3, and then for every level is an extra one?
Right.
I'm gonna cast 3 of it, so it'd be 5 rounds, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So roll 5 die 4 plus 5.
$15.
Oh. Yeah, so these 5 missiles go and like hit him as he stumbles, and he hits one knee and uses his spear to pick himself back up and start running, limping the whole way.
Action surge!
Oh yeah? Okay.
Can I whip a hand axe at him?
Sure. He's got cover unless you get on the other side of the wall.
Does this count?
It's good enough.
What?
Where do you hit him?
Right in the back of the head.
Yeah. He's pushes himself up and then whack, like hits him in the back of the head, and he just kind of falls forward, like into the snow.
Me just does a subtle like fist pump, like yeah.
And you still have 2 attacks.
Me just like locks eyes with the other one.
It doesn't look. It looks pretty intimidated. We'll just say that.
Oh, there's a fireball over there. Is that a thing that produces warmth?
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay, hold on. Let me just No, not that. Oh. Okay. Alright. I didn't expect to kill. I thought I was going to expend more energy on the other dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
What's up, fucker? Whap!
Okay, that's 19 hits, 27, 28 hits for 27.
Meat's mad. He doesn't like being cold, and especially things hitting him in the cold.
You press this attack, just ripping pieces of chitinous armor off of this thing as you like smash into him
I
with
get
your
an extra
sword.
attack.
Oh,
I
you
got a
do.
crit.
Yep.
Ah.
This is Meat's boss music for the other guy.
Yeah, he's hearing Latin right now.
Oh no, Meat became a what is it? An Elden Ring boss. He's just whack, 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 whack.
I mean, from my understanding, like you know, a normal-sized lizard man with a sword sounds like it would be a bad boss to fight, like in those games.
I have never known defeat.
Especially because Meat's like what, like fucking 7 feet tall or something like that.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I had to switch
All right.
the soundboard off.
Any more movement, Meat? Or are you staying there?
Within 5 feet of that, if you end your turn, you're gonna get
Oh.
ball fire.
Okay. Hold on. I was thinking more warming rather than
It's so warm it'll burn you. You realize that before you end your turn, and you can step
like
away
Meat's-
from it.
Meat's lizard brain in the moment ran over here thinking, "Ooh, fire, warm," and then he got closer and was like, "Oh no, fire, ouch." Oh, I can end just back in with the last of my movement. Oh, I didn't even plan for that. Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Happy.
He is going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine. Try me, bitch.
Ooh, okay.
I think I'm still back. I'm back to 20 AC now.
Yeah, right. Okay. So he got a 25. He does. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I able to? Oh wait, I don't think I have counter anymore. Or parry. Yeah, I got rid of parry. Okay. So con save.
Con save.
Indomitable.
Okay, go for it.
Oh god damn it!
Oh. So it hits you with this spear as you're running away, and you feel like icy cold energy like hit you, as well as the he doesn't like cut you or anything, but he whacks you real good against the side of your head, and you feel like the side of your face like somewhat freeze, and you take 21 damage. And you actually, it slows you by 10 feet, so you actually end up
You just got Ray of Frost.
right there.
Oh no. Oh no.
And you're actually slowed by 10 feet until you make another con save at the end of each of your turn.
Oh no.
Argral, it is your turn.
All right. I wonder if I'd be able to make it. Ooh. I'm blanking.
Whatever
How many
it is,
squares
you
can I
can
move
do
again?
30? Or
Yep. You got
30
40 feet of movement.
Oh, movement speed. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's if I move once, right?
Yes, right.
That's 8.
Then each tile is 5 feet.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So 8 squares.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna teleport.
Okay, yeah, nice.
I rarely ever do that, so I forget that I have the ability to.
Okay. Where do you teleport to? You got 60 feet, I think, or 120 feet.
Just right next to the dude.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it takes like quite a bit of effort. You have to like concentrate and you squeeze this the the radius and like there's a puff and a smell of sulfur and you like reappear next to the.
Probably get a little bit sick because I'm not
He is
used
just
to
like
it.
whoa.
It was like
Any
barf in
movement
my
or
mouth
bonus
a little bit.
actions?
No. I can swing though, right? Or is that just an action?
That's actually an action to teleport.
Oh, it is. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, if you want to change that and not teleport, that's up to you too.
Okay. Okay. All right. I take it back.
Okay. So you just run to him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna book
Okay.
it straight towards him,
Make a Constitution saving throw.
yelling.
All right. You take 3 damage, halved of halved. Oh wait, actually, of halved. So you take 1 damage of these
Nice.
5d6 damage. You take 1 damage, and you rush and make your 2 attacks.
Cool.
Ooh. Oh, you love to see it. Barbarian crits. That's 34, 40, 43 damage on the first one. And 17, 19 damage, 50. That is just enough.
Argyl's just pissed off. He's pissed off because he's in hell. He's pissed off because it's cold. It's just-
And you just take it out on this poor defenseless devil, and you cream him.
Devils.
And there seems to be no other threats around, and we are out of combat. The ice walls dissolve after about a minute. Actually, no, they go away immediately. As when that devil dies, both the walls just like evaporate off into nothingness.
Thank goodness, I was getting claustrophobic.
Couldn't you have just like phased through them?
Did you just phase through? Well, you know what?
Argyl's just standing there
I
like
didn't say no.
coming down from the rage high, and then it just gets really cold and just like just like back to the
Yep.
When you realize you're no longer in the hot tub.
Whew.
I was a
My
bad-
beans are frozen.
I was a bad bard. I forgot that bardic inspirations come back after short rest.
Yes.
I was saving them, and I was like, oh no, we probably got a couple more fights, and I was like, wait, why am I saving them?
We
To be
could have been
fair, that's only
inspired.
been true for you since you guys got your
Oh,
boons
yeah.
from the new Deep Seychelles.
Oh, so I wasn't remembering wrong. I was just
Right. No, normally
kidding.
until 6th level bard, you don't get them back on a short rest, but you got that as a boon from a god.
Nice.
And with that, we are going to end for the night, right? We end it this time? I
Yes.
got that wrong last time, and or maybe the last 2 times. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Glad you're here. Anybody that was watching, hope you enjoyed yourself.
If you
And
want to watch these episodes, check out our new YouTube channel, Stratavods.
the Stratavods, yeah.
Genius.
Stratavods, I love
Genius.
it.
Nice.
All right, see you everyone.
See ya.
Bye.